Hello, I'd like to play you the song of my people. Thank you. Now listen, I'm not even a level 5 on the skill scale, and that means that I haven't invested 5 hours. It's like Pokemon. We deserve to be starter Pokemon. So we start at level 5. We don't start at level 1. But to play the game, you have to invest 5 hours first. So I haven't got to level 5 yet. Imagine when I'm at like level 30 or 40 or 50. It's pretty cool. How many musician friends do you have that can play the damn ocarina? That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. So that's the song of my people. Got an interesting thought. DIC fashion, digging in the crates. Digging in the crates. It's a term that DJs and producers use in hip hop to say that you're looking for music that nobody knows about, random things, unpopular music, so that way you can reproduce it, spin it, turn it into your own, make it your own little monster. And that's what helps create a sound that nobody's ever heard. Kanye, for example, is not, I wouldn't call him a good composer, but he's a hell of a producer, hell of an arranger, because he knows how to pull samples from, I mean, if you trace his samples, it's like things you've never heard of. One that comes to mind, I forget the name, it's called something in the glittering guitars. If you YouTube, I'll put a link in the description, Liza or Eliza, something in the glittering guitars. And it's actually a really good song, but how he found it, I have no idea. And he uses it in Dark Twisted Fantasy. So, in music, we have records that nobody's ever heard of. Now, if you could see this, my makeshift table for the monitor, it's just a bunch of old records. There was some. My neighbors and I were going to play basketball, and there was some lady and an old husband who left like a huge crate of their records out right there for the taking. And I couldn't carry it all by myself. It was that many records. And I was begging my friends, like, oh, please help me take this back to my apartment. And they're like, no, man, we came here to play basketball. And it just took a couple of big eyes in eyelash bats, and they said yes, thank you Rob, thank you Greg, you guys saved my life. And seriously, I have just stacks of random records. I have no idea from what. This one, Never Let Go, I don't know, let's listen to it and you'll see what I mean. It's just using random records that we don't really have a purpose for and nobody knows about, and that's how you create cool songs. If you can hear this. That's pretty cool. If you can hear that wow wow. I might actually use it. Whoa. I'm using that. I'm stealing that. So you see exactly how that works. And then all you have to do is just kind of morph it, play with it a little bit, make it your own. So in music, that's popular. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. You don't go to the top 20 charts and say, I'm going to steal these big popular songs. So why do we do that in fashion? I'm not a fashion guru. I have a lot of friends who are super into fashion. They know way more about the industry than I do. So that's why I'm asking you. I'm curious. Like, why is that the thing in fashion? You walk around with like clothing that's off-brand, and most of the time, I mean, I guess maybe perceptions change. You can pull it off. Depends on your confidence, to be honest. It's really what it comes down to. But for the most part, people will pay that extra dollar. I think it was Payless that like created their own little brand that they were testing in Los Angeles, I believe. I'll put the article in the link in the description link. So it was, I think it was Payless. Yeah, it had to be Payless shoe store who created this new brand, and all they did was they sold their same shoes under a pristine name, and they just jacked up the price, and everybody's like, wow, I'm gonna pay for that. Just throwing money because it's that like perception. I guess maybe that's really what it is music's not a status because anyone can own it. Wow, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Why is it like that with fashion though? That's what I'm curious. Why is there not a digging in the crates mentality with fashion? Especially in New York City, you have so many random fashion stores. And you can sit there like buy like a $4 shirt, a $5 hat, $3 jeans, and like $15 shoes, and you have a really cool outfit. You just have to be willing to look through a bunch of crap to find that one piece of gold digging in the crates. Because most of the stuff you find is in, and it also depends on how you can use it. The concept came up because I wore these shoes, and I get out of any of the shoes I have or wear, these are the shoes I get the most compliments on all the time. It's like really cool Nike, and it has like the Timberland colors with this like little checkered pattern. It looks like a flannel, and I really like these shoes. I got it at a secret store, a secret shoe store here. It's actually my favorite shoe store in Brooklyn that I found so far, because they have knockoffs and they have actual shoes. These shoes I got, and I still have the box. Let's see if it says a date on it. Can you tell us a date? I know a date. I just wanted to give you some social proof. Maybe not. Yeah. Alright, well, this is the box for it. I guess there's no date. Yeah. Oh well. And I got these shoes in the third quarter 3 of 2017. Obviously, we're in 2019 now. I got these in the third quarter of 2017. Brand new. How much would you pay for these? Brand new. Comments. That's the question I have for you. How much would you pay for these brand new? And then in the next video tomorrow, I will give you the answer. I will let you know how much I paid for them. And they've lasted 2 years. They still look good. The interior is great. It feels comfortable. It's not made out of like crap or cheap material. It holds up. There are like no holes or scratches or anything. Those shoes have held up better than a lot of other like good quality sports shoes I buy for working out or something. Why do we not have that same mentality in fashion? I guess maybe some people do, right? I'm gonna pop some tags, so I guess some people go about that mentality, but it is still kind of seen as like janky. Oh, you're thrift shopping. Not to say go to thrift stores per se. I'm not saying like walk into Goodwill and pick out an outfit. I mean, hell, why not? Literally, why not? Walking into Goodwill and picking out the outfit is the same thing as finding a record like this and turning it into gold. That's what makes Kanye Kanye. Why do we not think like that in fashion? That's what I want to know. Shout out to my mom who says I can dunk in 8 to 10 weeks. I'm going to start doing the training tomorrow. We talked about that yesterday in space shoes. And shout out to Aunt Ligia. I love you, Aunt Ligia. Shout out to Aunt Ligia for saying I can dunk in 3 weeks. Now I can't touch rim right now. On a good day I might be able to, but I haven't been training, I haven't been working out. So if you're not growing, you're dying in the realm of fitness. And she believes I can do it in 3 weeks. I can dunk a basketball. I've never dunked in my life. She thinks I can do it in 3 weeks of training. So we're going to see. It'll be fun. I'll record it. We'll turn it into a little video on the side. My last question for you. Comment what you think about the fashion. Comment how much you would pay for those shoes. Brand new. 3. What year are we going to enact the AI civil rights bill? That's what I want to know. What year are we going to sign and implement the AI civil rights bill? You know it's coming. Life's a circle. You know it's coming. I think it's coming, at least. You might disagree. I'd like to hear your opinion. Hell, maybe you think we won't be around by then. That's a fair argument. Alright, let me know what you think. J DiPaolo Jr. Purpose, persistence, and practice is what we need to build our skill set. Why? Because a skill is like a bridge. We build a bridge so we can communicate. We can go into other people's world. They can enjoy ours. We're not sitting on an island shouting for attention. That's why we build bridges. We can open up opportunities. We can communicate. We can travel. That's what skills let us do. They let us travel into other people's worlds, their zones, their territories, their thoughts. And I'll tell you this every time. You are loved, you are respected, and you are appreciated. You stay smooth. Comment what you think. Let's talk about it. I'm going to get practicing on this dunking tomorrow. I got to watch some videos, YouTube videos. How to dunk. It's literally what I'm going to do. How to dunk a basketball. And I'll leave the links in the description for the Kanye sample and then the Payless shoe store thing. That's really cool. It's really funny. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow.